again, everybody. I hope you're ready for a new design. We're going to be working on these Patriotic nails today. Perfect for the 4th of July. We're doing 5 different designs today. As you can see, this is going to be the first design we're going to work on. Start by applying your favorite white nail polish. Excuse my wonky paintbrush right there. I keep meaning to fix it. Now go in with your favorite blue paint. You can use acrylic or blue nail polish. Either's fine. I'm using a bright blue acrylic blue paint right now. Just paint a little square. This is where the stars were going to go. Now take your favorite red paint. I'm using a bright red acrylic paint. And we're going to start painting the red stripes. Using this long striper paintbrush. I had a little bit of trouble with this red acrylic paint. It was a little thinner than I'm used to. But that's okay, we make it work. Remember, you can go back in with your white and fix this up later if you need to. Always remember when painting the American flag that the spot underneath the blue square is supposed to be a white line. You never put your red line directly underneath the blue. Now I'm going back in with the white and touching things up. And I'm going to add another coat of blue. Making sure I'm going to be a little bit more careful this time than I was the first time because this is the final coat. Let that dry for a minute and then you go in with a dotting tool and you place little white dots. These are going to be the stars. You could actually paint little stars if you want to. I wanted this to be a really quick design that anybody could do, so I'm just going to stick with dots. And that's it. That's all there is to that. Very simple. Now we're going to work on this abstract firework art. Take your favorite red nail polish. Apply one coat to the whole nail and let it dry. Then you go in with a striper brush, a long one, a long thin one works best, and some white paint and paint 3 long strips. And press at the bottom and flick towards the end and you'll get that nice pointed tip. Now I'm going to go in with the blue, the same blue I used on the flag. And we're going to do the same thing. Press at the bottom and flick it up. Just 3 stripes. Kind of make them all different lengths. Now we're going to go in with a silver glitter. I'm using a really fine silver glitter on the same striper brush. We're just going to add 3 strips of glitter. This kind of gives it that firework effect. And that's it, that nail's done. Now we're going to work on this one. Take some Scotch tape and apply it in a triangle shape. You could also do your triangle freehand if you want. That's how I normally do it, but I thought I'd show you all this technique. Press down really firmly. Paint over it. Let it sit for just a little bit before you pull it, but not too long. And you pull it off and you'll be left with these nice clean lines usually. If you're doing this over another color, you have to make sure that the bottom color is dried completely. Now we're going to take the same bright blue and a detail paintbrush. We're going to outline the triangle. I would actually suggest that you do this step after the step I do next. So you don't have to go back over it like I do. Take a white and a striper paintbrush again. Paint some vertical lines. And then I had to go back in with my blue just to touch up where the white crossed over the blue line. If you did this step last on this nail, you wouldn't have to go over it again. It would be the only time you'd have to do it. So that's what I would suggest. Very simple. Now we're going to work on this one, probably the easiest nail out of all of them. But really cute. Take your favorite blue nail polish, a bright blue, paint the entire nail, and then let it dry for a minute. Go in with your favorite white paint and a dotting tool or a toothpick, whatever you have. I find that if you dot in diagonal lines like this, that the pattern just comes out better. And try and keep the dots all the same size. Excuse my dry cuticles there. And I'm sorry for blocking it, but it's very simple. Now we're going to work on this one. Once again, we're using the tape. Press down firmly. In the shape of a little triangle. And take the same blue paint you used earlier. Remove the tape carefully. Take your dotting tool or toothpick and place white dots randomly. Now we're going to take a striper brush and the red paint and some red paint. I'm using a red acrylic paint. Same one from earlier. It's really runny. It's kind of hard to work with. Now go in with white and a detail paintbrush and outline your red. As you can see, I went a little too far, but I'll fix that here in just a minute. I covered up a little bit too much of my red stripe. So I'll go back in here in just a second. You'll see. I take just that red acrylic paint and fix my little boo-boo there, and I'm done. You're all done. I applied some top coat and cleaned up any paint I got on my nails, on my skin, and that's all there is to it. I hope you enjoyed this look. Don't forget to subscribe. Like this video and share this video, please, if you want to see more. If you have any ideas, leave comments down below on what you'd like to see next. Thank you for watching.